If you summon the Black Spirit and check the event quest, you'll see you have 2 new quests, right?
Yes, which one do you do first?
Blessing from Velia.
Okay. Hey, partner, the residents of Velia have something to say to you. How about swinging by when you have a moment? Okay, do I do Alustin first?
Go in order if you don't mind.
That's what you play this.
Sweetie forgot how to walk. Don't worry, guys, it's normal.
I was once considered a great adventurer.
You've come. I've been expecting you. I hope we can meet more often this year. You have endured much, my friend. May this year be filled with nothing but joy.
Treat the villagers as you would like them to treat you.
Okay.
You are not happy about this wish?
No, because they spoiled it in the event section, which makes no sense.
I know. I don't understand it either. Maybe for the R spammers, I have no clue.
I'm Tranan Underfoe, a blacksmith with patience.
Aha, finally you have made it. The hero stands among us. May your journey this year be lined with blossoming petals, and when you face trial and tribulations, do not hesitate to call upon me. For yea, I'd lay down my armor and sprint to your aid.
Tell me
We
if
have
you need
besties.
anything. Bruno and Cliff have told me all I need to know of Red Nose.
What's up, bro? Aha, welcome, my friend. The new year has dawned, and yet has been difficult to catch a glimpse of your face. So I summoned you out of longing.
Oh,
Oh, and the past year was indeed filled with trials, and many things must have transpired. But this year shall surpass the last, bringing you to even greater happiness.
Bruno and Cliff.
Okay, and the completion is Igor Bartali.
indeed.
Have you encountered the elders in town? Ah, so that's what it was. Oh, they're calling the blacksmith old. Oh, I have been eagerly waiting to offer you words of blessing. May this year be truly filled with joy. Yeah, bro, you need to double that shit. Like,
Treat the villagers as you
Thank
Now
you.
let's summon again the Black Spirit.
Aha, because you thought. Okay, what the hell do we have to do now?
The day of the first moon.
My god, I have a clown inside of my camera. Do you see that?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not crazy. Okay. Oh my god. Hey, I found a rather interesting book. Something about the first moon in the land of the morning light. Wonder where I got this book from. Anyway, you should take a read.
Move a bit, otherwise you keep be... No, it's not that. You have to talk again with the Black Spirit.
Okay, so apologies, guys. Really hate bad questioning. It seems they use a calendar based on both the sun and the moon here. I'm actually quite interested now. Wonder if someone was counting days while peering at the moon at night. Then they created the calendar by observing the moon's phases. Well, whatever. Hey, let's take a read. It says the same thing.
Yeah, because now you have to do it. So now press Ask. You have to select the log, the window with the logs. You can type log in the search. Okay. Adventure bookshelf. Perfect. Events. And now you have the number 7 unlocked and you can open it. So, for the first thing, let's read the page.
The day of the first moon, land of the morning light. No accessibility. I'm not sure if it's only me, but it's really bugging my eyes.
Yeah, they had a very poor... They made a very poor choice when they picked these weird orange is not really compliant with accessibility norms, but
Yeah, okay. Nothing is more important than the day of the first moon of the year in these lands. Even children who have moved far away and live with their own families will embark several days prior to this day to see their parents. One parent, eyes wide open and unable to sleep, hears their child's footstep and rushes outside to the gate, nearly forgetting to put on both shoes. Their union was delayed due to the child's adventuring in the harsh world, and another wrinkle had formed on the parent's forehead in the meantime. The child had barely sat down as the mother began piling the table with food, savoring countless dishes that no top-quality chef's meal could match, and the family held hands while sending off the final moon, then climbed the hill to welcome in the new moon. This adventure log must be completed in order during the event. Okay.
yeah, it means that unlike other adventure logs, you have to do page 1, page 2, page 3, and so on.
Okay, go speak to the Black Spirit. Oh. First day of the moon? We count the days and the seasons through the rise and fall of the sun. But in the land of the morning light... Well, we call it K-pop here. What are they gonna call it?
Marnie Pop.
Man. They count by the rise and the fall of the moon. I wonder what these people were thinking when they saw the glimmering delicate moonlight. Oh, I know probably what. Oh god, I'm fucking dying! Yeah, you wanna see how people like you thought sun eclipses were crazy? Well, what happened during moon eclipses? Yeesh.
No, but it wasn't about the eclipse. It was just about the moon, and then we click it because the way you complete the quest of a log is by completing the little string you see glimmering in green.
It's very big and green, yes. Next. Between well wishes, the chirping bird signaled in the morning light, donning traditional garments. I exchanged greetings with my parents, placing both hands on my forehead. I slowly bowed before them, praying for their long and healthy lives. Leaving our home, we visited the graves of our ancestors, tidied them up by pulling some weeds, then bowed before their graves as well. Lately, we visited the relatives and the neighbors nearby, extending the same greeting by bowing and praying for their good fortune. After the greeting, my parents, relatives, and neighbors would give me a bit of silver and well-wishing remarks. I wonder if I still appear like a childish adventurer to them. Run away from powerful boss monsters, take care of your gear, befriend good people, be wary of exploiting unknown locations. The day begins with their nagging. No well wishes. Okay, so I have to greet Alustin of Velia, greet Igor Bartali, Islin Bartali, and Igor Bartali. Okay, yeah. I go with
Alustin, Islin, and Igor. Go, my love, go. You got this. Move them footsies.
Don't you dare foot shame me.
Uno and Cliff have told me
Hello.
all I need to
Thank you. I've seen some unusual activities lately. Remember to stay healthy. Yeah, bro, it was a fucking choice, you know? Like, I choose to get sick. I go.
Thank you from a chronically ill person. Islin is within the tavern. Yeah. Friendly reminder.
Hello, Islin. It's been a long time since I've seen you.
It's the last one.
Deliver the New Year's greeting. I didn't come. You didn't have to come all the way to me, you sweet thing. Come see whenever you want to find some rest. Or maybe a lack of. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Okay, Islin. You get a good rest. You crazy dog.
I was once considered a
thank you. I shall hope for your journey to be filled with happiness and fortune until the very last moon. What a weird things to say. Alright. So now we unlock the memory fragment. Next.
Because nice memories together.
Of course. Returning home, I prepared a meal together with my family. The entire family was there to cook rice cake soup. Add dumplings and sliced rice cakes to the refreshing broth made from beef bones, then boil it. Finely sliced egg garnish and pieces of meat snake make the final touch. Piping hot and recently cooked rice cake soup is served in bowls. Bowls. Our parents take the first spoonful and then everyone else begins eating in amazement. First from the rich flavor and then from realizing we've all aged one more year. I once thought I'd be forever young, and now I've become quite the adventurer and have defeated my mighty foes. My parents, who I once saw on top of the world, have wrapped up their own adventures and now begin to show their age. Should we stop eating rice cake soup from the following year? In the Western continents, they seem to age only on their birthdays, which seems a bit unfair.
That's cute. The title is "This is how you grow 1 year older," because in Korea, everyone ages on the first day of the year, while for us in Western countries, we age during our birthday.
Yes. They have two age systems, one on the New Year and one on their birthday. That's why it says that they are that it's a bit unfair to age only once. But it's funny because when they get born, according to the lunar year age, they actually start at 1, not at 0. So.
This fun fact: this is how the Romans used to count as well.
And look where the Romans are now. Okay, so let's see. Show the book to David Finto.
Okay, you have to talk with David Finto. David Finto is the cook of Velia's tavern.
What in the world is this? Rice cake soup? I've never cooked anything like this. Looking at the recipe, it looks like a treat. Would you mind acquiring some of its ingredients? Then I shall cook it for you. We may not be able to get the exact ingredients, but we can try acquiring some similar ones.
Now you'll need wet flour times 100. You can get it by grinding wet like wheat, or you can buy it already done.
Hey. Central Marketplace. Don't do manual labor.
For example, I have like 1 million wheat, so I just grinded it.
Don't do manual labor, guys. Just don't. Did I just pay 7 million for chicken meat? Yes, I did. Look at my guys getting salmonella, but who am I to judge?
You need the flour, my love.
You watch and cry.
What?
What? He just pounded the flour like that. Wow. Yes.
Okay.
The original recipe says you should make it with exotic grain, but wheat flour should do the trick. I mean, we don't have rice in Velia, so of course.
Because the reeds are only left the morning light.
And then we have chicken meat. Different meats provide distinct tastes, but I always prefer chicken meat over others. It has such a clean taste. Looks like we've acquired the ingredients. When it is complete, I want you to be the first one to taste it.
You? Tasty.
Fate left to the youth dies. After the meal, my family and friends gathered in a place for a brief moment. The room was filled with greetings and loud conversation. Then someone brought over the youth dice, which quickly calmed everyone down. It is a game where you need to move all of your pieces to the end based on how you throw the 4 wooden dice pieces. Each youth die has a white side and a dark side. Throw the dice and move based on the number of white sides on the 4 dice. If all the 4 dice come out as white, then you move forward 4 spaces. But if all of your 4 dice are dark, you move forward 5 spaces. And in both cases, you can throw the dice one more time. People had their breaths as the game continued, and now the fate of the game would be determined by my hands. If I could catch the other team's piece ahead of me, then I could throw the dice one more time for the win. Here goes nothing. Go correctly answer the question of the Velia card game enthusiast adventure of Velia.
Okay, now go at the market, at the central market.
Yes, let me think about it. Okay, something like here. Hello, little piggies.
Start by emptying your pockets.
He got this guy, he got this. Now you see the guy there playing cards, talk to him.
This guy?
Yep.
a game amongst games. Land of the Morning Light. I too have heard of this place. They apparently enjoy an interesting game known as Reader. Oh, I'm quite well versed in this type of games, and I'm obviously know much about that game as well. If you're interested, read the book you have on you. I will give you a few questions to make sure you've understood it. If you get 3 bright sides and 1 dark side by throwing a dice, how many squares you can move? 3. Correct. When there's a 3 white face die and 1 dark face die, you can move forward by 3 spaces on the board. In which situation is a player prevented to throw the dice twice? Think about it and let me know. When I capture the other team's piece.
No. When you capture the team, the other team's piece, you can reroll. This is what's the situation where you cannot reroll when you hit someone in the face.
When it hits your opponent's face. This is correct. Well, if you're throwing the dice at your opponent's face, that's calling for a duel, my friend. Make sure you throw the dice so that it lands on the board. Oh. There's Remy from Ratatouille! Remy! No, he's gone! My poor Remy. Games from distant land are quite interesting, and many are rather fun to play. Are there any more rules? Of course, there are rules not written in the book. Each team has 4 pieces to use on the board. You must move all 4 pieces from start to finish. Did you hear that, Remy? You gonna play with us? Oh, she might come to play.
It's basically like the...
oh no, he ran away.
The goose game.
Yes. If your piece lands on another one of yours, then they stack and they can move together. I think it's a bit difficult to just explain it with words alone. Quite unusual for someone to be interested in these games. Would you like to go for a round with me sometime?
Well, I would actually like to play it.
Of course. Hope down in the air. Was it because I was too nervous? I threw the dice too hard, landing them on my uncle's face. The game came to a close to tend to my injured uncle. Feeling sorry and embarrassed, I quickly retreated outside. Yeah, you should run because your uncle's about to beat your ass. Little children were having fun flying their kites, a thin string connected to paper. Seeing them fly so high in the sky was a fascinating sight to behold. Seeing the children fly the kites, I remembered the dreams of when I was younger, and imagined all the adventures that await me this year. I prayed for the happiness to await me at the end of the thrilling adventures. Talk to the back spirit to find the boys flying a kite. Okay.
I'm going to accompany you.
Yes. Finally. Coming with the right horse.
I want to remind you that actually I'm always with the right horse because
yeah,
I always...
you just choose not to, which was very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time you can just ask.
Next time you're fucking swimming to Velia, I swear to God.
I am bringing you now.
Yes. Okay. So now we have to get to Velia and find the boy who lost his kite. Because obviously...
You know who is flying the kite.
The kite. That thing, right?
Okay. Go up the stairs here.
Oh, there is. Yeah, I wouldn't even realize. I always fly my kites here. Have you seen any broken kites on the rooftops by any chance? Ask why he's flying the kite every day. What? Why am I flying the kite? That's rather obvious, don't you think? That's because of the sky way up there. I want to fly as high as the sky, so I fly this kite to do so instead. Adventure, if you have some kind of wish you want to make, please let me know. I'll make a wish for you as I fly this kite. Okay.
And then you close. And you open the thingy. Exactly, now you read the last page.
Until the day returns. The day of the first moon sped by so quickly as I prepared to leave home to set off for another adventure. My parents pleaded that I stay a bit longer, but thinking of all those who need my help, I told them I cannot. Brushing away such regrets, each step takes me further from my hometown, bearing the joy and memory of today in my heart. I look forward to the day of the last moon of this year, and the day of the first moon of next year. Finish 5 chapters and talk to the Black Spirit.
Talk to the Black Spirit.
I read all the book. Aha, the world is larger than you think. Never thought there were people of such traditions. Living in unknown realms we've yet to visit. Interesting. We should visit there sometime. If you say so. Aha, gambling, my favorite. Alright, boys, make your bets. How much we getting? Andro.
I got 10 million.
Let's spin her up, spin her up. This is the one and only. We did 5 interesting quests just so that we know how much they are worth. Will they be worth 1 gold, 10 gold, fuck gold, or lots of gold? Let's see as I'm spinning the wheel. I won gold. I think it's 10 million as well. No,
Yeah.
it's 60 million. I won 60 million. That's right, baby. Whoop-de-doo. Mine was worth more than yours.
And that was everything for this quest line.
Yes.